Vince McMahon returns to Monday Night Raw. Triple H, Stephanie, and Shane McMahon join him. And 6 NXT Call-Ups are revealed. Was going through changes. Apparently. I'm Ollie Davis. Give us a subscribe, press the thumbs up button, let us know what you thought of Raw in the comments below, because I'll be replying to people from out of nowhere. And click the eye above my head to give your rating, where you can choose from in awe, core, average, poor, and bore, as I review the 17th of December 2018 edition of Monday Night Raw in about 4 minutes. Vince McMahon returned to Monday nights to open the show to remind everyone that it's Baron Corbin's fault why Raw has been so bad recently. Definitely nobody else's. Like the guy who has final say on everything. It's always fun to see Vince on TV, but his promo lacked spirit, admitting he can't do this by himself anymore, bringing out his children and son-in-law. Nepotism. Shane, Stephanie, and Triple H hugged like Survivor Series is even less of a thing, and then all simultaneously entered press statement mode. They promised a new era in WWE was going to begin now. They apologized for letting us down in Q4. We, as the shareholders, fans, are the new authority. And we're going to get changes and new faces in the coming months. Because new faces worked out so well this year. Problem is, we've been here before. WWE getting so bad that the McMahon family have to apologize on air is a biannual event. On Shane's return in 2016, he mocked his sister for falling ratings, which were much higher than they are now, and said he's here to shake things up. They didn't, but I'm sure this time will be different. So let's kick back and enjoy the first show in this totally new, totally revamped, pushing who the fans want to see era, with a repeat of a TLC match from the previous night. After Baron Corbin confronted the McMahon family, because it was him who was making Raw so bad, only him remember. Hunter and Shane booked him in a handicap no DQ match, where Kurt Angle, Chad Gable, Bobby Roode, Apollo Crews, and Heath Slater beat him up with chairs in a very similar segment from the Braun Strowman TLC angle. Such change. Finn Balor and Dolph Ziggler then wrestled a decent match for Drew McIntyre to lay them both out with claymores. Much difference. And then fan favorite Tyler Breeze lost to the still with a germaphobe gimmick Dean Ambrose's Intercontinental Title Open Challenge, which the crowd were pretty quiet for. It's like I'm watching a brand new Raw here. Is this even the same show? Seth Rollins then revealed himself as one of Ambrose's gas mask henchmen, clearing house for the post-match beatdown angle. In a backstage promo later on, he referenced fans chanting "This is boring" at his TLC match. See, WWE do listen to us. So much so that they're calling up all our NXT favorites to Raw and SmackDown to shake up the main roster. Imminent debuts that were promoted here in a series of hastily thrown together video packages just played back to back. No, not your NXT favorites Ricochet or Undisputed Era or Matt Riddle or Aleister Black or Keith Lee or Tommaso Ciampa or Johnny Gargano or Shayna Baszler or Kairi Sane or Pete Dunne or Tyler Bate or Io Shirai. Our NXT favorites like Lacey Evans. The other 5 were Lars Sullivan, who's already been announced, so not technically a new change, Nikki Cross, who's already made a cameo debut on SmackDown last month, Heavy Machinery, and EC3. While those names are exciting, WWE hasn't had the best track record with NXT call-ups in 2018. But I guess that was the old Raw. What have I got to worry about with this new era of Monday nights? A new era that includes the same Bobby Lashley and Elias feud we've had for the better part of a year. Elias attacked Bobby with a guitar at the end of Lashley and Lio Rush's heel promo. Honestly, it's just crazy how much something can change in a week. Because Shane McMahon suddenly had the power to book matches on Raw, he banished the automatic rematch clause, which is hopefully an actual change that sticks, and made a 4-way between AOP, the B-Team, the Revival, and Lucha House Party to crown new tag team title #1 contenders. The Revival won, setting up a potentially mouth-watering feud with champions Chad Gable and Bobby Roode. But just like the NXT call-ups this year, fool me once Raw's tag division revamp, shame on WWE. Fool me 18 times, shame on me. Separate video promos for Kevin Owens and the ruthless Sami Zayn ran advertising them as coming soon. And the main event saw Ronda Rousey issue an open challenge for her Raw Women's title, everyone chant for Becky Lynch, and Stephanie McMahon announce an 8-woman Gauntlet match to decide who will get to face her on Christmas Eve next week. And in the spirit of change and listening to the fans, Natalya won. Not Ruby Riott, or Bayley, or Sasha Banks, or a brand-shattering Lynch. Natalya. This was actually a really good gauntlet near the end. I like Natalya, and I recognize this is just a filler match for Ronda for the pre-taped holiday show next Monday. But this was also the main event of a show that promised change and fan satisfaction that had delivered nothing of that in the 2.5 hours previously. Have Sasha turn heel. Have Becky run down. Do something to convince me, WWE, that you're actually going to make these changes rather than just cutting hollow PR speak promos. And because of all that, this week's Raw was poor. 2 huge title changes happened on Sunday's TLC show. Find out our thoughts on the pay-per-view by clicking the video on screen now, and give us a subscribe to keep up to date with all the latest professional wrestling news. I've been Ollie Davis, and that was wrestling.